Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered what story it could tell? Today, we dig into the fascinating story behind a small but mighty piece of American history, the 1984 1-cent coin, better known as the penny. To understand the 1984 penny, we need to go back, way back. The U.S. Mint struck its first 1-cent coin in 1793. Since then, the penny has evolved through multiple designs, from the flowing hair to the flying eagle, and finally, to a familiar face we all recognize. In 1909, to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln cent, the first U.S. coin to feature a real, historical person, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. The obverse has remained largely unchanged ever since. Fun fact, Brenner's initials appeared boldly on the reverse in 1909, sparking controversy. They were quickly removed but reappeared discreetly in 1918, beneath Lincoln's shoulder. Fast forward to 1984. This year marked a turning point in U.S. coinage, not for its design, which stayed the same, but for what was inside the coin. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But rising copper prices forced the mint to change the composition. By mid-1982, the penny was now mostly zinc with only a thin copper plating, about 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. So, while 1984 pennies look like those from the past, they're vastly different on the inside, lighter, cheaper, and more prone to corrosion if the outer copper is breached. Philadelphia, no mint mark, over 8 billion coins minted. Denver, D-mint mark, over 6.5 billion coins minted. That's right, nearly 15 billion pennies rolled out that year. That makes the 1984 penny common in circulation, but not without a few interesting quirks. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1984 penny is the double ear, double die error. If you look closely at Lincoln's ear, you'll see a noticeable doubling, a result of a misaligned die strike. Collectors hunt for this anomaly, and it's a reminder that even in mass production, tiny mistakes can become valuable treasures. In 1984, Ronald Reagan was president, the Cold War still loomed, and Apple released its iconic Macintosh computer. Amid these events, billions of tiny Lincoln pennies changed hands every day, quietly witnessing a changing America. If you find a 1984 penny today, is it worth keeping? Financially, not much, unless it's in mint state or has that rare doubling error. But historically, absolutely. Each coin carries a slice of history, a glimpse into a specific year and time. And for collectors, even a common coin like this can spark a lifelong passion. So the next time you spot a 1984 penny in your change, take a second look. It may seem small, but it carries over 200 years of evolution, design, and American legacy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into coin history, give us a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more stories behind the change in your pocket.